Hey, Bethany North, it's me, Pastor Scott, with you the week of June 16th, 17th, 18th, whenever you're watching this. I have some big news for you. I'm going to spend the next 6 to 7 minutes around 4 to 5 things. I really want you to tune in, okay? Some really big things have been happening in the church. You are the church, so I need you to know all these things. First of all, a celebration, common compassion. You heard this before. I don't want to stress it enough. 50 days, almost 500 unique givers across Bethany's 6 locations raised $940,000. Yes, a little bit of that was from a match. That was also from givers from Bethany. Almost $1 million that Bethany was able to gift the ministry called Aurora Commons to help them find a long-term home. Interesting, us to give for them to have a long-term home when we don't have a long-term home. Stick around, I want to talk about that in just a moment. The really big thing we've been talking about in services, all this and that, is that Sunday, June 27th, we're back, baby, in-person worship, 10 a.m. You might have heard 9:30, just joking. 10 a.m. is going to be our summer service start time, Shorewood High. We don't have bathrooms, so go before you come. We don't have chairs, so bring a chair or a blanket. But we have been meeting as a staff. We're creating really intentional family worship. We will sing together. We're going to have a family ministry moment. There'll be teaching that hopefully will engage the hearts and minds of all included. We're going to take communion every week. We're going to sing the doxology. We can't wait to see you there. Yes, online church services will still be happening 8, 9:30, and 11 all summer long, pre-recorded. Yes, house churches are here to stay. Some will be meeting through the summer, and more will be launching in the fall. Also, meeting in person matters. So starting June 27th, every Sunday this summer, except those holiday weekends, 4th of July, we don't have the school that day. Be with your family, be with your neighbors, be with your friends. But every Sunday but the holiday weekends from June 27th until Labor Day, come to Shorewood, 10 a.m. worship with us. We're stoked for that. Family ministry, you've probably heard this, but I want to tell you that on June 27th, we're hoping to have our new youth ministry hire, Nathan Seppi, come and visit in service, and Anna will commission him. We want to pray over him. This guy is great. He'll be joining our staff at the end of August because he and his wife are going to be hiking all the way through Oregon and Washington. They're just coming out of Princeton Theological Seminary. He has a passion for next-gen ministry, junior high and high school students. He has joined our team. He's like, yes, I will join Anna and Jordan in the family ministry, Scott, Raul, Ali, Michelle, Nathan, Teresa, Mary, the whole North team. I may have left somebody out there, but Nathan is joining our team. So if you have a junior high and high school student, or if you love next generation ministry, keep praying for us. We hunger to be a church that kids flock to in droves post-COVID. So making this hire is a big deal. Black Coffee Northwest, yeah, they're there. They are continuing to do great coffee, and I honestly think they're doing ministry to people in our community. Just over the summer, stop by, buy a cup of coffee, buy a pastry, put an extra $1 in the tip jar. Just be a blessing to them as we're continuing to build a relationship with them. I just haven't talked a lot about them, but that's not, no news is good news. They're off and flourishing. You can see their cafe is open or drive-thru is open. We're just are huge fans of Black Coffee. And then is there anything else I wanted to talk to you about? See, June 27th, in-person worship. Youth ministry hire, I covered that. Was there something else, Nathan, about a long-term permanent home? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you. We think God's doing a huge thing and opening a space for us to have 24/7 ministry space. I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you. I didn't almost forget. Super excited. It's not ready to tell you all the details yet, but we are meeting. We are praying, we are discerning. There is a space in Edmonds that is not a church that we are meeting with the building owner and the city to say, could this be a long-term home for Bethany North? Since schools are going to be really hard to get post-COVID, we've tried to reach out to other churches, hasn't worked out. We have a relationship started with a building that's empty right now, that's big, that we would do a cosmetic remodel and move into to do ministry space. And we believe it can be a space that can help church matter again, especially to the next generation, because we want to be a light to the nations. And we know that has to start as a light in our community, particularly to children, youth, and family. So in God's divine sense of humor, the building that is empty that we are trying to zero in on, we believe is a uniquely special place to families in our community. So here's what I want you to do. I will have more details to share in probably 2 weeks. I need you to pray about the long-term space for Bethany North. I want you to pray that the city of Edmonds is quick with our permit to rent, and that the building owner would even consider extending the lease. We can't buy it, it's not for sale, but that they would extend the time for which we would have as a rental relationship. So I want you to pray for a longer rental term and a shorter permit term. And then I hope to be with you in about 2 weeks, maybe on the 27th at in-person worship. We'll start being able to tell you more specifics of where and when we would be aiming to worship in this space in the fall. Again, we have a summer plan, but it's going to take some time to kind of get in and renovate this space. So more information coming later, but God is on the move, you guys. Super excited. Can't wait to share more with you about it. But I think that's it for now. State of North this week. As always, I love you. It's an honor to be your pastor. We'll see you online next 2 weeks, and then in person in Shorewood, June 27th, 10 a.m. Bring your own chair, and we can't wait to worship Jesus with you. See you later.